Right. Hi everybody. This is Helen, your Stamping Art demonstrator from Bell Block in New Zealand. It's nice to be with you today. It's very, very cold outside here, so it's nice to be inside in the classroom and having an opportunity to do a few computer jobs. Got my class list out today, so that's exciting to plan ahead and have a couple of months' classes all organised. Right, so I'm going to make a card today. I was trying to think, what shall I make? So I just grabbed a few bits and pieces and I thought we'll make the card as we go. Now I see Susan's there. Hi Susan, thank you for joining me today. It's always nice. Susan joins me every time I have Facebook Live just about, so it's nice to have you here. Right, so I have been busy. We've got a fundraiser on Saturday for Conductive Education, so I've been busy getting ready for that. Got all the goodie bags made and all the cards prepped. So yeah, looking forward to catching up with lots of new people and some of my friends from classes as well on Saturday. So that's going to be exciting. Right, so what I'll do is I'll put you down to my table. We'll get started, we'll make a card, and then I'll show you a few things later about what I have coming up. So just a moment, and I'll just check that I have that correct on my iPad. It's always good to see whether we're all facing the right direction. Oh yes, that looks pretty good. Well, I've got the video up, it's just got to catch up to, yep, that's all right, that's good. Could go back a fraction. Right, let's do that. Okay, so I wasn't really sure what to create, but I've brought out my favourite, one of my favourite DSP, the Perennial Lavender. Love this paper. So many beautiful patterns in it. I should turn that around. These ones here are gorgeous, great to make as cards. You can split them up into different pieces and use them. This one here is one of my favourites. I love the beautiful lavender colours in that. There's just some really gorgeous, gorgeous papers. So I'm going to use those. And I have decided to go with some gorgeous grape and some whisper white. And I have got the deckled circles dies out as well. Right, so what we might do is just prep a couple of things. And I will bring my trimmer in. Now, just a sec. Just grab something I forgot to get before. Okay, all organised. Now, I'm going to start with my piece of gorgeous grape. So I haven't cut this yet. I thought I'll cut it with you. So on my trimmer, I'm going to put this in. This is a piece of A4. Put it in at 15 centimetres. So that's down. I'll just bring this little leg out, just to make it a little bit easier. So 15 centimetres is there, and I'll cut that off there, so that's 15. And then I'm going to bring this leg out and I'm going to take it down to 29.5 centimetres. So, and I will trim that off there. Right, and with this piece that I have got left over, going to put that in at 3.5 centimetres, and I'm going to trim that. Oops, 3.5. There we go. Hold that down, and I think 3.5. Yeah. Oh, and actually, what is this? I might go 2.5. Change my mind. 2.5. I think 3.5 can be a little bit wide. Just trim that little bit off there. So we'll do the 2.5 centimetre strip, okay? And I might just cut that off at 24 centimetres. So I'll just take that down to about 24. Doesn't have to be exact, but that would be great. Right, and then while I've got that out, I'll get a piece of white here, and I'm going to put that in at 14.5 centimetres. So 14.5 by 10 centimetres. Okay, so that's that. So we've got our base for our card, we've got a strip there, and we've got a piece of white, which is 14.5 by 10. Okay, so now I need some pieces of designer series paper. So let me think. I might use this piece. So we'll cut this piece. So one piece of designer series paper needs to be 10 centimeters by 14.5. I might take it that way, 14.5. So you just work out what part of the paper you want to use. So that's one piece. And I might use this one. So I'm going to go 14.5 centimeters. This sheet here, this is really pretty, this one. 14.5. So I'm just using what pieces I've got in my pack, what I've got left. It's a pack that I've used a lot of the pieces out of it. So it's always good to find other cards to use up your bits and pieces. So that's 14.5 by 10 as well. So we need two pieces at 14.5 by 10. Then we need, let me think, this one here is going to be that one. I'm going to have another one of these pieces at 2.5 centimeters. Just go down to 2.5 centimeters. And I'll have another piece of that. And then we might go with this paper. This is really pretty. I don't think I've got any smaller pieces. So we are going to go, I will have do it this way. So I need a 2.5 centimeter piece. So we'll cut that one first. And we also need a 5 centimeter piece. So we'll take that down to 5 centimeters. Okay, and they need to be 14.5 centimeters as well. So we'll turn those around this direction. 14.5 and 14.5. There you go. So if you're trying to follow along and work out what measurements I have cut, I'll just go through it. So your main card base is 15 centimeters by 29.5. You have a white piece that's 10 centimeters by 14.5. Two different DSP, 10 centimeters by 14.5. You have one piece of DSP that's 5 centimeters by 14.5. And two pieces that are 2.5 centimeters by 14.5. Okay, so those are all my pieces. Now, let me just move that away. Bring this in, and I'll do some scoring now. So, scoring, we are going to take our long piece in, and we're going to score first of all at 3 centimeters. So take that down to 3 centimeters. Make sure you put your cutting blade to the side. So score at 3. Score at 13.5. And then score at 24. Funny trying to look at it when it seems miles away down there. So let's hope I've got it straight. Right. Then what we are going to do, grab a bone folder, and we are going to fold your card the way it's going to fold. And there we go, just like that. So it's going to open out like this, okay? And now we're going to decorate it with these beautiful pieces of designer series paper we've cut. So bring those back in. We're going to start off with this piece here. I'm going to put that on this part here. So we'll just put some Stampin' Seal. I forgot to see if I've got much Stampin' Seal left on my roll, but if not, I'll grab one off the shelf. And that's going to go inside this piece here. Beautiful. And then we are going to go with the other full piece, which is this one here. It's going to go in that side. So we'll put some Stampin' Seal on there. I love these papers. They all look so nice when they're together. They're gorgeous. Right, and then I'm going to put the 5 centimetre piece on here. So we'll just put some tape. Oops. All the way around that bit. Make sure I get my little sprigs facing up the right direction. So that will go on there. And then this one here is going to go on there. So we'll put that one onto there. Just put a couple more bits across there like that. Then we'll put this one on here. So we will just open that up like that and put that one down there. Okay, isn't that pretty? Don't they go really lovely together? They are amazing. Right, now with my white piece, I'm just going to grab a brush and I'll get some ink pads out. And I'll get a piece of scrap paper and I'll just put this on. What am I going to put on there? I may not just brush that just yet. Oh yes, no, I will. I'm just going to do it, maybe the Highland Heather. The Highland Heather ink will be really pretty. So I'm just going to brush that across the bottom corner. Now, put your ink onto your brush and then do it in a circular motion, just coming from off the cardstock onto the cardstock. And you're just going to give a nice little bit. This could probably be inked up a little bit more, but we just want a little bit of sponging in that bottom corner. Like that, that might do, I think. You can always add to this when you're doing it, but you can't take it away. So if you get it really dark, you can't make it lighter, but you can always make it darker. Right, so that's that piece. So we'll put that in now. Oh, I might put some words in. How about, I forgot to go and look for some other words, but I've got this birthday blooms for you, so that might, I won't put that on yet actually, because I want to do some stamping. So let's just do that first so I know how high up that will go. Okay, so if I grab, I've just got some scrap bits here of white, and I'm just using the stamps from the Painted Lavender stamp set. So beautiful stamps, and there's great dies that go with those as well. Right, so let's just go with Gorgeous Grape first. Sometimes I go light and then dark on top of it, and sometimes I can go dark and then light on top of it, but I will go the darker colour because I'm not looking directly over when I'm stamping the second layer because of doing it on my Facebook Live. It just might be easier for me to work out where the light goes over top of the dark. So I'm going to do 3 little sprigs like that, and then I'll just close that ink pad up. And Highland Heather, we'll use that, and we're going to use that for the larger image, and we're just going to stamp over top like that. Okay, so much easier to stamp over top a darker image. As I say, sometimes I do it the other way, just depends on what I'm up to. Right, so I've got 3 of those. Now I'm just trying to think what I might do is, what's the inside of my card going to look like? Sometimes I've got to look at that. Yeah, I might try it with that. Okay, I've got a piece of Shaded Spruce, which Shaded Spruce colour is in these colours through here. So I might try with that. And I think I'm just going to cut these ones out. I'm just going to see how it looks, whether I stamp some other leaves or not. So I will just close that up, bring my little cutting and embossing machine in, and we'll just do a little bit of die cutting. if I do these first. Oops, wrong way round, that way. That looks pretty good. Right, put the top on there. Oops, moving. There we go. Start this off and put that through. There's one. Oh, such a cute little image. They're amazing. Right, we'll do another one. So I'm just creating the focal point for the front of our card. Then I'll decide what I'm going to put on the inside. Right, so I'll take that one back. That's two. One more to go of that. And I can stamp the stalks for these, or I'm just going to cut out that image and see if that will work. So if it does, that would be great. If it doesn't, I'll use it for something else. So we'll finish that one. And then, oh, that one moved a little bit. Never mind. Right, what did I do with my piece here? Here we go. So I'll just cut that out of that piece of scrap. And I also want to cut my deckled circle out of another piece of white as well. So I'll do that while we're here. So there's a piece of scrap white there and a deckled circle. And we'll cut that out of there. Just like that. Oops. Okay. I think that's all the cutting we need to do at the moment, so I'll just move that aside. All right, these are all our little bits and pieces. Take this off here. I don't know if it'll work or not. I was thinking that we may be able to get away with that, but we'll see. Oops. Oh, might be right. Yeah, that might be quite cute. We could do that. It'll save me stamping and cutting all the other little bits out. Right, put that aside. Put the dies back into the case. So this set comes with lots of different dies to cut out all the little pieces. You also get this lovely leaf image, a little sprig image here, and some others as well. So really nice dies in that set. Okay, the next thing I might do, I'm just wondering whether to. I might stamp some of these in here. I'll just bring this back just because I want to stamp over the edge, and I don't want to get ink on my glass plate. If I get ink on my glass plate, there's every chance I'm going to get it on the other parts of my card. So let's just stamp these in just like that with the gorgeous grape, and then I'll bring the Highland Heather in. And we'll just stamp this over top like so. Oh, that's turned out rather cute. Love it. Oops, didn't do that very straight, did I? There we go. Just stamp it again. That's fine. Okay. Beautiful. Now, just thinking, I might grab, oh, I haven't got it here, have I? Did I grab that other ink pad? No, it doesn't look like I did. I thought I did. Here it is. Shaded spruce. I'll bring some shaded spruce in because I'm going to use the shaded spruce on the outside. And I've got this birthday blooms for you because I don't think that's going to quite fit. I need something smaller. So we'll do birthday blooms for you, and we'll just stamp that in the center of there. That's quite nice, like that. Oh, that's nice. Just found something else in the little container. I had a card like this that I had made for my card class, and I thought, oh, so I've used that as inspiration to make this. Okay, so now we're going to place that inside of our card base. So we'll put some tape on each corner So sometimes when you're creating cards, it's like taking an idea from one card and taking an idea from another card and putting everything together, and you end up with your final image. So isn't that cute? Love it, love it. Birthday blooms for you. Right, now to finish this off, we're going to create a belly band, and that is why I had my other strip of cardstock that is somewhere, because I had it, but I don't know where it is now. Where did that go? Oh, I just don't have enough room on my table for everything, obviously. I'm going to bring that in, and I'll just tidy up some of this, and then I'll find it. Here we go. See, I knew it was here somewhere. I'll move this aside. So to make your belly band, it's very simple. I don't worry about scoring it. I just fold it over and fold it over the other end as well. You've just got to make sure that when you fold it over like that, that you don't have it too tight, because you want it to be able to slide on and off. So you've just got to make sure that when you attach it together, it is not too tight. Okay, now I'd normally use my tear and tape, but I haven't got it here at the moment. So to save me holding you up too long, we'll just use my Stampin' seal like that. And we're going to put our little circle over top. I'm just going to show you a little technique, and I did this in class the other day, and this was lots of fun. So all we did was on our deckled circle, I've brought in my silver embossing powder. I love silver. I think silver goes really nice with the lavenders and the purples. And you're just going to put it in gently, the edge of your deckled circle, onto your Versamark ink. Now I'm just going very gently round and round till I get it all the way around. You never know when you're at the start, so sometimes you go around just about a couple of times, but it doesn't matter. And I'm just gently putting that on the Versamark, making sure that I get all the way around, because you don't want to have to get some of it done and then have to do it again. Okay, dip that into the silver embossing powder, like so. Rub that off the edge. So you end up with your silver powder around the edge like that. So what I'm going to do with it now, I am going to heat it, and I'm sorry for the noise, but it will be worth it. So I'll just be 2 seconds and just heat this. Right, there we go. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but it looks very, very pretty. So you get that little silver shiny image around the edge. Yeah, you probably can't see it as well here because we have the shadow of the light behind it. But it's a really nice way that you don't have to put like silver foil behind it or something like that, and it shows up. I think I'm missing on, it's there. I just haven't done it as well there. I'll redo that later. Right, put that around that side. Okay, so now I'm going to attach it to here, but before I do so, I've just found this little Just For You, and that might be quite nice on the piece that's going to go on the front. Now, I'll just grab, do this. Yeah, probably. What else have I got? Oh, no, here's a shaded spruce. I might do it with shaded spruce. Right, so let's just... I can't even remember what this is out of. Must have had it for a card, but that will be fine. So Just For You is sweet. And then we are going to attach that onto our card there. So across the middle, so a couple of strips like that. And we're just going to attach that on there like so. Okay, so that's going to be our belly band that's going to slide on and off. And now we just need to make up this little spray of beautiful lavender. So what shall I do with that? Let's think. I think I'll make up the spray on here, and then I will work out how I'm going to attach it, because it will come up like that. So I'll grab my glue dots. That's probably the quickest, easiest thing to use to attach it. And I'm just going to use my Pick Me tool. So put a glue dot on the end of our lavender and attach it onto the leaves. Do the same with this one. Attach that as well. And then this one here. Now I'm only putting one glue dot at this stage because I need to make sure I've got it all facing the right way, how I want it to be. That's quite cute. So I can come that way, that would be nice. Might have to try to get these in a little bit closer. It doesn't really matter. Let's just readjust these. Put this one down here and put this one down through here. That's better. We get to see a little bit of the leaves coming through, bring them through. So you can play with it till you think you've got it how you want it to be. And then we will put some dimensionals on the back of it. So we'll just work it out. I have to put it reasonably close because it's got to fit within the card size. So we can get it onto about there, which will work. So if I grab some dimensionals then, about one there, and one there, and one there. So this again helps to attach it to that sprig of leaves as well when you put your dimensionals on. So we'll just take the tops off those. And we'll just put that on, position that like that. Oh, that's cute. Right, and then to finish it off, I'll grab this ribbon. So this is the silver and white ribbon. This is beautiful, and I've used that so many times, so you would have seen that on my Facebook Lives if you've watched them before. Great ribbon for tying. It's really easy. It's nice and soft to use, and it looks stunning on. It really does. So, and it goes with so many colours because it's just that lovely sheer ribbon with the silver edges. So that's really sweet. So we'll do that, and we'll get a glue dot for that. So put that onto a glue dot. Pop that on across there. Just like that. And then we might just, because if Glennis is watching, Glennis loves bling, so we should probably have a few little rhinestones just because we should. So let's just do a couple of those. So we'll just do a little one up here, a little one down there, and a little one down there. There you go. That's my card completed. So I hope you have enjoyed watching that. I would love to see if any of you make a card like this. Please send me a photo. I love sharing your cards with everybody else. Everyone has different ideas of what goes together. I love these sort of colour combinations. I think they're great. So yeah, what happens is the little belly band comes off. So that's really cute on its own. And then this opens up and you've got a beautiful place there to write. And it's a great way of showing off your designer series paper and a great way of using up a lot of designer series paper on a card, which is really good because we do tend to collect it, don't we? I hold a lot of product-based classes with designer series paper, so my ladies have got lots and lots of it. So it's always nice to find ways of using up some of their papers. Right, so I'll show you what I'm up to over the next few days. Back up to there. So we have got the fundraiser for conductive education. So that's on Saturday between 1 and 3:30. So that's down at the Fred Tucker Hall. So that's exciting. I've also got a class coming up next weekend, and it's for the, what is it called? Lily Pond Lane, which is a beautiful pack of DSP. There's some fish, and there's some beautiful water lilies, and there's ducks, and some more ducks. Oh, I've got a dimensional stuck there between those two papers. Just, well, it's not in the middle of a duck. There's some gorgeous scenes. They're stunning. They're stunning papers. Love the water lilies. They're really awesome. So this is the pack that we are going to be doing our class with. And these are some of the cards we're doing. So we're going to do a card like that, showing off the water lily paper. This one here with the beautiful fish paper. This one here with the little frog. So he's cute. We've got this one here with a little tag and the duck and the little scenery inside. We've got so many. This one here, so this uses one of the dies from the Charming Duck Pond set, which creates this little scene, which is so cute. Love that. And this one, so this is a beautiful little card too, and that uses paper in different directions, and a really nice card as well with the water lilies. So that is next weekend. And then, I've still taking spots for the Star Album class. So if you're interested in doing this, I will do an online class. What happens is you pay for your kit. I will send your kit to you. You'll receive it, and then I'll do a Facebook Live on a private page creating the Star Album. And you get to follow along with your kit of product, and then you can create your own Star Album like I've created here today. So that's going to be fun. And then you can tie it up like that and put it on a table at Christmas time as a Christmas decoration with all the beautiful pages. And you can put photos if you want to on the pages where the DSP is. So you can do lots of things. So that is coming up as well. So that is in the beginning of September. And new catalogue. So new catalogue is coming out next month. Right, so that is me for today. Sorry, I don't even have a chance to keep an eye on comments. I see so many people do Facebook Lives and they look at all the comments and comment on everyone's, reply to everyone's comment. I just haven't got time, and I'd rather create for you and that while I have that time with you. So I will have a look at the comments later, and I will comment and reply to them. If there's anything you want to know about the card I've made today, or the products we've used, please let me know. Okay, I'm here to help. I will post a photo of the card, and as I say, if there's anything you want to know, let me know. If you want to come to any of the classes, let me know as well. Right, so that is me for my Facebook Live today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have enjoyed being here with you. I always love catching up and creating for you. I look forward to catching up next week. Now, next week may be a little bit of a mission, so I'm just going to have to see how I go. I'm taking Amanda, my daughter, and my 2 grandchildren, Ayla and Madison, up to Auckland next Thursday. So we're going to go to Disney on Ice on Friday, which is really exciting for them. And so I'm not sure where I will be at 2 o'clock. So if I get a chance, I'll do a Facebook Live. But if not, I will be here the following week. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. It's a bit cold out there, but, it's nice to be inside crafting. So make the most of your time and do that. Okay, thanks again for joining me. Love it every week catching up with you. That's me for today. Bye for now.